Anybody have an idea on what we could do to start off here? You guys did some crazy stuff. Good for you guys. I'm proud of all of you. I'm gonna do this. Remember, if it's sine squared like this, that is the same thing as all of that squared. Everybody kind of see what I'm saying there? And so I'm gonna plug in sine of alpha over 2. That's a formula, a half angle formula that we learned yesterday. Okay, so it's plus or minus the square root of 1 minus cosine alpha all divided by 2. And I'm taking that and I'm squaring it. Which one do you think it is? Do you think it's the positive version or the negative version? Doesn't matter. I'm squaring it, so who cares? Okay, and then it's minus. I'm going to do the same thing over here. And so I'm rewriting this as this squared. So it's minus, plus or minus, but it doesn't matter. Square root of 1 plus cosine alpha over 2 squared. It sounds like you guys did wonderful craziness. Good for you. Doesn't matter how you get there. This is what I went with because I liked it. What can I do by writing it this way? Yeah, I'm squaring and square rooting. Those two things are going to cancel. So I get 1 minus cosine alpha all over 2. Minus sign. Boom, boom. Those cancel. 1 plus cosine alpha all over 2. Talk with your neighbor for a second. If you haven't finished that, try to get that equal to negative cosine alpha from that point. See what you can do. Here we go. We are trying to establish this identity. What can I do over here on the left-hand side? Just subtract them. I've got common denominator, so I can write it as one big old denominator. So it's all over 2. And on top, I've got minus, forgot my alpha, minus 1 plus cosine alpha equals negative cosine alpha. Everybody agree with me on that? Yeah. Don't agree with me on that. I'm wrong. Parentheses. A big mistake that students make is they don't distribute that negative. That negative goes to everything involved here. Okay, so that negative goes to the first and to the second. So this is really negative 1 minus cosine alpha equals negative cosine alpha. Everybody with me to there? Once I've done that, now I can combine like 1 and negative 1. Negative cosine alpha and another negative cosine alpha is negative 2. Cosine alpha divided by 2 equals negative cosine alpha. Those two things would cancel. That's why I'm getting negative cosine alpha equals negative cosine alpha. I'm good. Make sense? Cool.